Again, it's Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Give the sack to Kemoko Turay. So they converted their first 2 4th-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Again, it'll be Taylor, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
3rd and goal for Rivers. He finds Taylor, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Colts 7. Rigoberto
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He dumps it underneath for Taylor. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. to throw again. Rivers. And his pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
4th down, Rivers. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run it with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
No gain.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It's now 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end.
Colts 10.
Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment, thought he might break it. But in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for.
From Indy.